When I was in Skaggs' band, Ricky Skaggs' band, I was the only one that heard the click.
Yeah.
So I had to drive the whole band with just me hearing the click.
No, same thing with
and that's the way I've done for 14, 15 years.
we were running loops, and I had to play the click, and none of the other guys were listening to it. Every once in a while, it'd get weird, though, you know.
Yeah, sometimes you don't fight it, and we're emotional people. We're human beings, and there are some nights, and we joke around, especially being a dad, with kids that get up really early. Man, if we start a show at 11 o'clock at night, forget about it. That click is going to be in the next town. We did a show 2 weeks ago, and we literally started at 11 o'clock at night, and I was like, I better drink some coffee, or else that click's going to be running away from me. And it was like, everybody was like,
There's no question people fight the click, and if you have the artist out there and he's doing his thing, running around, and I kill the click all the time. I have a foot pedal, I'll just kill it because we can play. I mean, we got it started, and if he's feeling it a little fast, that's what we're going to.
Well, like for instance, playing with Travis, I mean, he's not hearing it, and there's a lot of songs he's going to start off, and he's not going to wait for me to go 1, 2.
Right.
And for instance, there's one of his songs that I'll actually count it off, and I'm listening to the click, and he'll come in doing it, but you know what? It's his show, and it's the way he feels it. That's his thing. And if he wants to start it slow, we start it slow. I shut it off. Right. But at the same time, where there's like when I was in the theater situation doing every day, and everybody gets right brain and gets really fried, and they don't want to be there, and you're sitting there playing to a click, and you're on it, and they're all playing so far behind, and it sounds like you're rushing. It's like, well, the speed's the only thing. Click track isn't groove, and it took me a long time to learn that. Click track is just the tempo and the speed of a song. So, and that's one of the things.
Man, have you ever clocked Captain Fantastic? By the end of the song, it's like, woo! Yeah, I mean, it's like a ski jump. Yeah, and then at the very end, they reprise and come back into the exact original tempo, and it's beautiful. It's like, wow, this is music. This is the way music's supposed to be. Well, it's not some stupid geometric grid. It's not math. It's not algebra. It's
exactly.
Music.
To get people to in the studio, in my opinion, to get people to shut the click off if everybody's listening to it and you want to be the only one to listen to it, put the click on the upbeats and just play to it like that, and I will mute it because you go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and that and the other
it off front. Can you try that again?
Yeah. but I mean, when you do that, because sometimes I'll practice swing like that, even trying to make the click swing. So you got 1, 2, 1, 2, and try to make the click swing so that you can actually, because if it's on the downbeat, if it's got this heaviness to it, but if it's on the upbeat, then you can kind of make it feel a little more natural because you're not trying to spike the click with the kick drum.
I use a banjo sample and everybody turns them on.
Yes, or use a human voice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
That's the rolling one.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Another way to look at it too is if the click is a cowbell. As if it's just an auxiliary of the band.
Yeah, sure.
And it's just there.
It's the guy in the band that never gets tired.
Right. But I love ballad with the cowbell going through it.
Yeah.
Don't fear the reaper.
I was struggling in a session
all the way through it
once, and the engineer gave me some great advice. He came out, he could tell I was having a hard time with this click track. And he goes, just act like it's another guy behind you, like a percussionist. But I'd be like,
could you not play some?
And stop dragging in the chorus!
I gotta say, the thing that drove me to the click are female artists.
Oh!
Because you rehearse and everything's great, but as soon as the adrenaline hits them, they get on stage.
Yeah.
It's just slow.
What's your website and email again? So they can
ecstatic. I had a whole show program in the click station, and so every time we got to whatever song, I started, and the music director, bless his heart, 1, 2, 3, 4, click, click,
click.
Yeah.
And I would just bring it right back there, and you know, because I didn't want to be, you know, the one to get blamed if, you know, she said, you know,
I didn't accept it for being, you know, the drummer, and I'm actually a band leader in this band. So there's a lot going on. And it's an interesting perspective as being a drummer, as a band leader, as I'm playing a non-melodic instrument. So I can actually, you know, I'm hearing all this stuff coming at me. So, you know, I don't like to hear it from the drummer though. And it's not about being out of tune or in tune or, you know, whatever, you know, or a clam or something gonna happen. It's just I'm sort of hearing the song as a whole, left and right, coming at me. So I have that perspective, and that takes that argument off the table, and you know, I can hear the music coming at you, so you can, you know, and also adrenaline. It takes adrenaline out. For me, you know, I enjoy the adrenaline. So you know, you get a lot of people out there sometimes, and they're screaming and throwing stuff at you.
Yeah.
So you're like, yeah, you'll get a little happy, you know, and it'll take off. So I can just check myself.
Yeah.
It's an amazing little tool. I just
Yeah, I
check
mean,
myself. I'm not telling you guys, obviously.
That's a good way to do it too.
it's
Just
just
checking
checking
myself.
point.
Just checking myself.
Yeah.
Calm down. Count the song off.
It's almost like if a you know, horn instrument were to check their tuning or whatever. I mean,
Yeah,
the drummer just kind of, all right, that's where we were.